Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, we gained the trust of the protectors of this town after finding out that there's apparently some sort of monster invasion in the works, and we also provided evidence that we had nothing to do with it. So that's some good news. So now I'm really able to explore this town. Hopefully I can show these people that, hey, I was a prisoner, but I'm not actually a bad guy. Let's see what happens here. Seems like she's warming up to you. I'm not gonna ask who Sally is, because we'll just find out on that own. Find that out on our own. Are all of you Snowtop natives? I'm not sure about everyone else. Geiken might be. I'm not, however. I'm not even from Pleius. I come from a small forested island out in the sea. Was about to be killed by hunters too until Sally arrived and saved me. She brought me here, and I've lived in Orbiton ever since. Well, since I have the opportunity to ask a second question, who is Sally? You'll see tomorrow. Of course. I shouldn't really say anything else since... well, you'll see tomorrow. Alright. I should have went with my first instinct there. No attempt at responding to you is made. These no-response characters are kind of interesting, I gotta say. This game has had a lot of them. That's locked. I wonder what point in this town is going to trigger further plot. Goddesses! Perrin! You're okay. They told me you were locked up for a night. What happened? Well, after the ambush, we were brought to this village. Gigati showed up and ordered that we all separate. I didn't know where they took you guys. I've been staying here with... oh gosh. Ilchimus and Crocodile. We've been talking about my mom. Ilchimus and Crocodile? Yes. Hello. Ilchimus is kinda shy. So, do you know where they took Mela? Yeah, let's bring this up. Apparently her name is Mazirath. Ah, her real name? Well, we were told she was from here. I don't know why she changed her name, though. So it looks like we're going to be stuck here for a while. At least until Sally decides to let us see Aras. Assuming she's the one who makes the call. Since she'll be here tomorrow, I suggest getting some rest. Yeah, that makes sense. That's probably the thing that will progress the plot. But do I really have to stay with Boy? Prisoner! I won't ask who Sally is anymore. So your name is Crocodile? Yes. Oh, perhaps you'd like to know how I got that name? Well, I don't know my real name, if I have one. I come from a foreign land, according to Ilchimus. He found me on the beach, naked. I was probably a mermaid at some point. Well, that sounds fun. Anyway, one day we were walking when suddenly, a bunch of these big green monsters appeared out of nowhere. One was about to eat Ilchimus, so I punched it. Then Sally showed up and saved us. We were soon brought here. Ilchimus and Sally started calling me Crocodile after that incident. Still don't know what it means, though. I'm not the one to talk to. I don't trust you. The twins might, though. I don't trust them either. Fair enough. Yes? Why were you brought here? They wouldn't say. Want my guess? Something to do with that decade-long journey. Okay. Your mother? We were just discussing how she took that 10-year journey across Snowtop before Quetzal and I were born. I'm sensing that the village wants me to make the same journey. While flattering, I'd rather not do so against Mom's wishes. Plus, you know, we've got to save the world first. Yeah, here's hoping. I'm getting the feeling that what's going to happen is we'll defeat one of the Geiken, and then the sequel, or sequels plural possibly, will involve the other Geiken. Don't tell me if that's actually the case. But it is the only way I can see this game getting sequels. Yeah, I had a feeling I wouldn't be able to buy any equipment in this town. Okay, wish me luck with this. You know, I should go back to that other person, actually, and try to make friends with them. Because that was something that was suggested. Try to make friends. She does nothing to indicate if she is aware of your presence. Okay, making friend time. What are you making? The persistence you have is not appropriate for this line of questioning. I'm making myself dinner. Do you want some? Yes, please. Shame. Do I get a second chance at making this? Do you want some? No, thank you. You weren't getting any regardless. I'm gonna keep trying. As long as the game is letting me. Why are you offering me? It was a joke. You know, I don't like you anymore. Are you a native? No. And I don't want to elaborate. Please leave me be. Alright, fine. Maybe this whole making friends thing isn't actually going to be working out. Locked, 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 locked. And not even going to attempt to walk down there to talk to that person, because I might get accused for trying to leave. That sign has no writing on it. You smell of snow and sand. Okay. Please make eye contact with me if you wish for us to converse. Okay, who are you? I am Carl. Over there is my sister Betty. We keep the monsters fed, lest they are not fed. Okay. It's more polite to look at the person you are supposedly speaking with, you know. Who are you? I am Betty. Over there is my brother Carl. There were others, but not anymore. Huh. I feel like there's something up with these two. Some sort of mental link, mental swap. But it would be too confusing to explain, so I'm not even going to try. It's like either a body swap or one person controls the other body, something like that. And look at me. I'm trying to explain it, even though I just said I'm not even going to try to explain it. Well, as long as I'm trying to explain it. So let me think here. I talked to the kid over here, the guy over here, and she's like, hey, look at me if you're talking to me. The only thing I can figure is that they somehow control each other's bodies. Not entirely sure I would like that sort of life. Says the person who is playing a video game controlling the person on screen. Which, when you think of it that way, I've actually become quite accustomed to it. Like, how many games do I play where I'm, like, moving around as I explain things, like, and then I do something stupid in, like, a platformer, so I, like, duck, and it's like, because the character on screen is like an extension of myself. Maybe it's kind of like that for, You must be the prisoner. I assumed Gigati let you roam the town, otherwise V would have killed you. I am unsure whether you are to be trusted, but indecision might be a good sign when in context of my lack of trust for the twins. My name is Kristoff. Over there is my sister, Jazz. You know, this is a good question. What uses an inn in this kind of town? We should ask. I am unsure what you mean by the word inn in this context. Are you referring to the building? We are in the building. After Sally saved us from the wildlife that scorched our homeland, we were brought here. This has been our home ever since. I'm getting the feeling like maybe this town is not necessarily a traditional town, but it used to be, which is why this is an inn. But then just about everybody here died, and so now everybody who's moved in, well, they just moved in. You know, maybe I can ask you this question. Who is Sally? She is our savior. I will allow her to continue the discussion tomorrow, as it would be rude of me to do so. Alright, that's the last time I'm asking that. Once again, written in an unknown language. Hello, I am the bag. What? Not. She's still learning this land's native tongue. Don't expect to get anything useful out of her. Making friends here is hard. Okay, this is Boy's house. And this is locked. And this is locked. Bassett's tent. I guess he's relatively new here, since he doesn't have his own house. Alright, well that's all the exploration I can do, it seems. Although, is there more path over here? No, this is just walls. Worth checking to see if anything's here, though. Nah, guess not. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and make my way back into this place, and hopefully not get dissected. Well, hello, dear. Your bed is nice and sleepable for whenever you decide to tuck in and let me get started. Just in case I only get one question. What do you mean? Yes, sir, I absolutely will. Anytime you wish. I asked the wrong question. For context, the question was, get started? And she's like, yes! Anytime you wish. Nope. But it hypothetically hurts. Man, this is going to be the worst night of sleep ever. Alrighty then. No need to be nervous. We're just going to perform a harmless little experiment on the way you sleep. Or, more specifically, the dreams you have while sleeping. I hesitate to guess that you actually do have dreams, given that it doesn't seem like you go into REM sleep, but since your eyes are dead, who knows with these things. All I'm going to do is give you a little something to knock you out for a... I'm hoping that was on my own volition. And of course, the research book is also in a different language. Okay, well, we slept over the night. Hypothetically. Where's the music? Oh wait, there it is. It just takes a bit to pick up. Huh. Wonder what's going on here. It seems we have guests. Hello again, my young disciples. It's good to be home. We are all glad you are home, Sally. Yes, we are. Except maybe the twins, who are thankfully not present. Hush, all of you. Sally wants to say something before we deal with those creatures. Also, it just occurred to me who the twins are that they're talking about. It's those creepy guys. The ones who are controlling each other's body. No need to be harsh, Gigati. They are merely expressing their joy that I am unharmed. I see we have a new face. Perrin? He came with one of Mitoma's daughters and Meserath. I am aware of who the Kolrod is. Such a presence is unmistakable. Meserath was with them? Peculiar. I didn't think she'd go through with her mission so quickly. She hasn't. There is no need for any of you to mistrust or fear this one. He is on our side. Okay, well, I'm glad you trust me, because I don't entirely trust you. I never told you of this land's pantheon. In Pleius, the people worship 4 goddesses, each representing an element and color. The Kolrod is their avatar, sent to our world to purge it of malicious forces. Perhaps the goddesses have sent him here to aid us in our own work. Gigati, are the others inside? Yes, Sally. Good. Let's discuss those creatures with them. And Perrin, you will accompany us. So, Tarkuni is in the Oxypia. I've been having Bassett search for her everywhere else. You mean, you told me yourself not to investigate that area because I was looking for Aris. You're not to blame, Gigati. We'll deal with Tarkuni later, however. For now, we need to focus on the creatures Perrin and Bassett found beneath the ruins. You know, I feel like we're not even getting close to the end of the game. Because here I was expecting to come here to find Aris, and then something short would happen, and we'd start making our way towards the British absence. But no, there's still quite a bit to do left in this game. Anyway, focusing on the creatures, yes. So they aren't related to the Kolrod? Through a meaningless connection, yes. But it's because they are Vemura's monsters from Dark Isle, the Lorv. They do not mean to attack Orbiton. Instead, they seek the Corpus Callosum. Gigati, you and I are the only ones who know what it is. You and I are the only ones who know what it is capable of. As for the rest of you, you merely need to know that should Vemura gain access to it, the situation would grow dire. Therefore, as the Lorv gather at the ruins today, it is imperative that we wipe them out immediately. And I want Perrin to do it. Is that wise? What about the Kokani? They will be guarding the Colosseum. And since Methazarath failed in her previous mission, she and Kiax will accompany him. Yes, ma'am. Perrin, once that is done, I wish for you to come back to me. We'll see about getting you access to the Ara Spring. But it's what they came here for. Tarkuni can wait. Sorry for interrupting, but what did you want me to do? Ah. You will accompany back to the church. We have a few things to talk about. Now go. Eliminate the threat. Alright, cool. Still don't have the Katari staff with me. Maybe I should have given it to Mela after all. Also surprised that now that we know her real name, her name is not changed in this menu. I'm pretty sure that is entirely possible to do. Let me go ahead and try to figure out equipment situation. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. You equip that. You won't be able to use it, but mainly I just want to give you that so we can give Kiax the Brute Smasher. So we got 2 of you with the Smasher. That should be pretty dang effective. Oh, and as for equipment, well, let's see what this does. Nope. Violet Helm is good. Desert Cloak. Let's try... Hey, what sort of spells do you have by default? Aura of Faith. Adds the chance to paralyze an enemy on hit for 60 seconds. Well, that certainly could be useful. And we'll give you the Red-Eye Cape. And as for this... Where is... Yeah, the combat ring. And you have the blue right scarf? No. The blue right scarf is currently on the character who has my Katari staff. Well, it's a good thing I've been saving up all of these potions then, because now I apparently need them. Alright, and with plans made, we are now going to go into our third and final episode break of today's stream. We will be right back. And when we come back, we're going to make our way back to that cave we found and kill all of the things.